AlanEdgeHead here, and welcome to Let's Play Mega Man and Bass. Mega Man and Bass is a Game Boy Advance game. It was originally released on the Super Nintendo as Rockman and Forte. It is a game, I think, that comes after the events of Mega Man 8, and it takes assets from 7 and 8 to make a game for a Nintendo console, because Mega Man 8 was not on a Nintendo system. It was on the Sega something or another, and it was on the Saturn. I was wanting to say Dreamcast, but I'm like, that's not right. It's on the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation 1. But Nintendo consoles, in Japan at least, they got this on the Super Nintendo. And then it came out on the Game Boy Advance for us for the 15th anniversary of Mega Man. But anyways, I picked Bass. Here's the first level. I like picking Bass. Bass is one of my favorite characters of the Mega Man series. I think he looks cool. He can dash, double tap either way to dash. You can also dash by trying to do well, no you can't. In other games, like Mega Man 10, you can do the slide pushing, the slide input for Mega Man, and slide to dash with Bass, but you can't in this apparently. Apparently it's only double tap. Bass can shoot in every direction except for down. He can shoot down forward, up, back and up, back, down and back. Double tap to dash, double jump. So, this game, the stages are specifically, that screw was just floating in midair. The stages are specifically designed for Bass, with Bass in mind, because Bass can double jump and get around better. There's a couple of spots in the game where you need to slide with Mega Man to get through, but that's few and far between. Most of the stuff is like long gaps, which the double jump helps you get over. Hey, one up. Like these pits over here. But the bosses are easier for Mega Man because, unlike Mega Man, Bass cannot charge his Buster. He shoots rapid fire. Less powerful, but rapid. It's not as good as Mega Man's Mega Buster. But Bass is easier to maneuver around than Mega Man is. Mega Man slides instead of dashes. It's got a charge shot. These things are just shooting out. These stupid things from like Mega Man 1. And there's CDs all over the place that give you data and info on all the Robot Masters from every game up until this point. Tells you their likes and their dislikes. They're like, I don't know, it's weird what kind of information you get from the CDs and stuff. These stupid moles, that's what they're called, moles from Mega Man 2. They're everywhere. Games, ooh, another one up. Games like to reuse this. Actually, I don't know how many Mega Man games reuse this. I know this reuses it, and Mega Man 10 has it as well. Comment on every game that uses the moles in it. But here we go. Platforming. We ride the bathtub down the river of doom. And now here comes some tough platforming, which... Okay, let me step forward a little bit. Just use your noggin. Spikes. You know how spikes work in Mega Man. If you played a Mega Man game before, you know spikes are insta-death. Do not be on top of the boat when it goes to the top to touch the spikes, because you will die and you will explode. And I'm pretty sure this water is a bottomless pit. Mega Man can't swim, even though he could swim in Mega Man 8. Don't let Mega Man 8 fool you, even though this is kind of like Mega Man 8 and 7 combined. Can't swim. At least I don't think you can, and I'm not going to go back to test. This is notoriously I gotta enunciate better. This game is notoriously hard, and probably considered by most to be the hardest Mega Man game in the Classic series. Because this is a Classic series Mega Man game. It's part of the Classic series. It falls in between 8 and 9. And, it's pretty hard. It's just not numbered. It's basically like Mega Man 9, but they didn't call it Mega Man 9, so since they didn't call this Mega Man 9, they made a Mega Man 9. And this part's kind of like Toad Man stage. The rain pushes you backwards, so you gotta time your jumps right so you don't fall into a pit. The bolts are like currency, so you definitely wanna pick that up. It was introduced to Mega Man 7, I believe. Sniper Joe does look cool in the 16-bit style. I've actually never beaten Mega Man 8. I should probably do that. Bass, if you're good enough, without the stupid rain there, you could double jump over Sniper Joe's head and just shoot him in the back until he dies. But now, here we are, we're at a boss. A boss stage. Proto Man. You have gone too far, King. I won't allow you to violate this robot museum. I've downloaded all the data of the battle robots. Now I can create an invincible robot army. Since you are a robot, you are qualified to join us if you want to. Huh? Another bug to squash? I'm sure my robots will entertain you. Wait, King! Silence! Oh man, he just straight up cut Proto Man in half. He ain't got no legs. He's like Lieutenant Dan. He ain't got no legs. Is that the robot who calls himself King? What a joke. Everyone knows that I am the mightiest robot in the world. I will show him who deserves to be called King. Proto Man freaking died, dude. Proto Man freaking died. Oh my god, the Green Devil. Pretty sure Green Devil is one of the final bosses in one of the games before this. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's Mega Man 8 because I haven't beaten Mega Man 8, so I know this Green Devil appears before this. It's got to be Mega Man 8, and apparently he's near the end, and he's really hard. But in this game, he's the opening boss, and if you played a, like, Super Nintendo era Mega Man game and up, you know that intro bosses are big, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall, I should say, because they're all a joke. I appreciate your arrogance, but I have no time for you. I'll allow the Green Devil to handle you. So here's the Green Devil. Just, you gotta, with base, do the little double jumpy to like hover in place to push the jello back and shoot the devil in the eyeball. So use your double jump to your advantage, and you should take, well, easier said than done, Alan. You should take the Green Devil down fairly easy. Base also can't move from the spot that he's in when he's firing. If you push the buttons around, he just stands in place. Mega Man can walk, move, and shoot at the same time. So that'll be it for the first episode of Let's Play Mega Man and Bass. I will see you guys next time. JK April Fools, I'm not Let's Playing this game.